Hi. Why do you think students should blog?
There are mechanics of blogging that are good for them technically. Writing for an authentic audience and getting thoughts down on paper, especially in a multimedia way, is good for learning. We shouldn't blog for blogging's sake. We should blog because it enhances learning. What's happened this year is that the administration have decided that they want to do blogging this year. Teachers had access to the tools, and now we're at the point where we're just going to we're collecting the evidence of whether or not blogging has enhanced learning.
And what would you say is the difference between blogging this year and in previous years?
Kids on average, especially in the upper elementary, have made 40, 50, 60 posts this year. So we definitely done more blogging, and that's kind of been the big difference. How did you do digital storytelling last year, and what did you use this year for blogging?
So last year, and as part of my lift and as part of my appraisal, I was looking at an electronic portfolio. So how can we get the kids to really share their learning and reflect on their learning in a digital way? And I chose to use Google Slides as an e-portfolio. So separate from actually blogging and routinely blogging, really looking at that portion of the portfolio, and we put that on the Google Slide.
So Kenneth, do you think that blogging has enhanced student learning at all this year?
Definitely. I think that there's the technical side, so tech skills have really improved, and the kids have had to meet that challenge. They didn't necessarily come in with that because it wasn't an expectation. And certainly moving forward from 4 to 5, the technical skills that are needed have greatly improved.
Okay.
But I also think that just because they are much more engaged and much more involved in what's happening, they want to blog. They want to reflect on that learning, whether or not they think it's a reflection or not. Sometimes they just think they're talking about it, but they want to go back and share what they've learned because they know that someone else is going to read it. They know that either mom and dad are definitely going to read it, and they can read it immediately. It's not waiting for the binder to come home.
Right.
They know that their classmates are going to read it, but they know that there's an audience. And when they know that there's an audience, it raises the quality of their work.
So would you say then that necessarily the writing itself improved or not?
I can't say that necessarily the writing itself has improved, but that their choice and what they were saying and their voice it came out more.
Okay.
Based on using the blog as opposed to the previous format we used.
Okay. Do you think you'll continue to blog in the future?
I do. I think it's a good tool for the kids to use, and I think that going forward, what it might look like or whatever the actual tool might be, I think the idea and the concept of blogging and getting the kids to do that in the moment reflection and recollection even of their work is really important.
Hey, I just want to say I've really enjoyed working with you on the lift this year.
It's been great. Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks a lot. Cool.